It's my birthday today. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 32, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Football Therapy with me, your host Jan. I do hope you are all doing well today, my friends. I really do hope that. Welcome to Chelsea News, the daily series right here on Football Therapy, where I go across the media, see what's being said about the Blues, and give you my opinion on it, but more importantly, ask for yours. Yes, it is my birthday. 32 years old today. I would not be given another contract at Chelsea Football Club. They'd put me out to pasture. I'd go and play in MLS. Dismal scenes! But we're not here to talk about me. I know you want to. But we're here to talk about football, stories, and I've got two bangers for you today for this video. One, I want to talk about this price tag set for Erling Haaland, an incredible amount of money, and actually pose the question, would he even score that many goals for this Chelsea side considering our current XG? Ugh. Also, Zinedine Zidane not denying Ronaldo back to Real Madrid. Rumours. Could he come to reclaim his number 7 off Eden Hazard, who's injured again? Could Eden come back and claim his number 10 off Christian Pulisic? Oh, I don't know. Obviously, Titanic story. Subscribe if you're new. Drop a like on the video to wish me a very happy birthday. As we move on and get into the first story of today's video. And that's regarding the big Norwegian Viking himself. That's right, Erling Braut Haaland, the machine, the automaton built for scoring goals. You know, I can't even wax lyrical anymore about this guy. He's an incredible goal scorer. He's going to score a record amount of goals in his career. Just incredible. Chelsea want goals. Chelsea have tried to sign Erling Haaland before, and reportedly by a, reputable journalist, they will try very hard again. All sounds pretty good, right? Signing new expensive players is exciting, even if it doesn't always pay dividends. We can talk about that from last summer. But the price has been reportedly set. So I'm going to read you an extract from Sports Illustrated and talk about this story. Borussia Dortmund will demand an eye-watering 150 million euros for Erling Haaland if they are to allow him to leave this summer. The 20-year-old is in high demand this summer, with all of the top European clubs showing heavy interest in the Norwegian forward. Haaland's rise to the top of the footballing stage has seen him score 31 goals and provide 8 assists in 30 appearances this season in all competitions. 39 goal involvements in 30 games and 31 goals. So more goals per game with a bunch of assists in there. Mad. 20 Champions League goals in 14 games. I mean, need I say more, ladies and gentlemen? Need I say more? He has a release clause of 75 million euros, which becomes active next summer. However, clubs are looking to land him this summer. As per Bild, Dortmund have set their asking price to 150 million this summer if they are to part ways with Haaland. Chelsea, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Manchester City, Manchester United, and Liverpool are the 6 clubs who will fight for his signature this summer. Yeah, and of course, something that we've spoken about here before on Football Therapy, you'd think at this point that they'd be inclined to sell him this summer because it's nearly 100 million more if theoretically than what they'd get the following summer. And Dortmund might not get top 4, so they want that money. Man City are reportedly emerging as the favourites for Haaland after making initial contact with his camp, but Chelsea have the funds to make a statement of intent and land a blockbuster signing. Mal said it before and I will say it again. If Pep Guardiola and this current Manchester City side get their hands on Erling Haaland, all bets are off, it's over, tap out, go support hockey. Support hockey? Go watch hockey or NFL. The league will be over in my opinion. That's if the systemic brilliance that City have got this season. If you add Haaland to that, it literally is over. It's over, my friends. I don't want to be too defeatist, but my word, yeah. So it'd be great if Chelsea got on even the playing field a bit, maybe give us, put us in the title race. But what I want to pose to you is, man, Chelsea need to change some things to entice Haaland to come over. Sure, on the surface of it, great coach, great players, great squad, great club, great city, great competition, all sounds good. And you could also say to him, look, Haaland, man, we've got the defence. You don't have to worry about your side shipping goals behind you. You score, we win, brother. Ding, ding, ding. Do you know what I mean? That surely is alluring to a forward. But the truth is, my friends, we're creating like under 1 XG per game. There lieth the problem. Now, you might say Haaland's so such a baller, he'll convert chances off a very low XG regardless. But the truth is, we're averaging 1.1 goals per game, often on under 1 XG, and that's like, Giroud scoring overhead kicks or Mason Mount scoring wonder goals. We're not creating high quality chances at all. In fact, the last game we scored 2 goals against Everton, and forgive me, was that the only game we scored 2 goals? Was that the only game we scored 2 goals? It might be, whatever. That game, we scored an own goal and a penalty. So we didn't even score an open play. So you gotta think about this kind of stuff, man. And forward's gonna look at that and be like, guys, I know I'm a baller and I can convert chances, but can you actually make chances? What am I doing? Anyway, look, man, maybe I'm harsh to criticise. I'm very, very happy with Thomas Tuchel and how he's made Chelsea defensively resolute, and that was sensible and intelligent of the coach to come in and do that. But is this his long-term design for Chelsea Football Club going into next season after he's got a pre-season and some training ground time? Because that, maybe forwards won't be so happy with that after all. But hey, let's be positive. Thumbs up. We'll see. If we sign Haaland, it'll be great. If we don't, just go to like Juventus. Do you know what I mean? Go away! Don't come to the Premier League and bury us. Anyway, let's move on to the next story and talk about Cristiano Ronaldo and Eden Hazard. So there's been a bunch of stories lately that Cristiano Ronaldo is going to leave Juventus. He's on astronomical wages, of course, and even though he's amazing, scoring like hat-tricks and stuff, there is a school of thought that both Ronaldo and the club would be happy to part ways for different reasons. Of course, he raised the profile of Juventus and has been good, but they haven't won the Champions League in either season he's been there. Or is it his 3rd season now? Whatever, it hasn't really worked out, and the direction Pirlo apparently wants to go isn't in that sort of player profile of Cristiano Ronaldo, big old man up front. No disrespect to Cristiano, of course, he's still an absolute machine, amazing. So anyway, he's of course been linked with Man United, but he's also been heavily linked to a Real Madrid return. I'm going to read you an extract from the Sky Sports article and then talk about that, and then Eden Hazard. After last week's elimination from the Champions League by underdogs Porto, talk has grown that a move away from Madrid was a mistake and that Ronaldo is destined to return to the club this summer. Yes, it may be, Zidane told Sky Italy when asked about the rumours linking Ronaldo with a return to Real. We know Cristiano, we know the person he is and everything he has done here, but for now he's a Juventus player and we must respect this. Ooh! Excuse me, Zidane, are these rumours about Ronaldo coming back to Real Madrid true? Yes, they may be. Come on! No coach does that! No coach does that. Like, they go, I don't want to talk about he's another player, or no, there's absolutely no truth in this. Zidane! He's like, yes, mate. Yes, Ronaldo's coming home. Look, maybe it's not as conclusive as that, but it was really shocking to hear that response from the French manager. And it makes me think, yes, they miss him. Yes, they see him still playing well, scoring hat-tricks, and they fancy him coming back for, a couple of years at least. Especially if you look at Zlatan Ibrahimovic at Milan, 39, still killing it. They probably think, well, look at Ronaldo's like physique and body and the way he keeps himself. He'll keep doing this, and we've been absolutely naff without him. Bring him home. Now, let's go theoretical on your ass for a moment. Ronaldo, if he returns to Real Madrid, you can bet your bottom dollar he will reclaim that number 7 shirt that is currently occupied by Chelsea god Eden Hazard. Now, it's an absolutely tragic, heartbreaking story about Hazard's time in Real Madrid. I don't really want to get into it too much because I might cry. I'm looking at my little Hazard bobblehead now. Should I go and get him? Yeah, let's go and get him. Hello, my friends. I will return to Stamford Bridge. Yeah. I always give him a French accent. I don't know how to do a Belgium accent. It's similar, right? Anyway, Eden Hazard, really, really sad story. He's injured yet again, like 10 plus injuries at Real Madrid. It's peculiar. He never really had that bad of injury record at Chelsea. He had a few problems in that year when he played bad, but it's incredible. Like, Chelsea, what? So this is the theoretical question I'm going to pose to you. Would you bring him back? Because there was a story a while ago that they would sell him back to Chelsea for £40 million. Now, Chelsea made like over 100 million, well over 120 million after we won La Liga, and there's rumoured additional funds and fees and stuff. To sell him back to Chelsea for a mere 40 million would be incredible for Chelsea. He is 30 now, of course, and how long is he going to be good for? I mean, he's not even playing football at the moment. Now, there's two schools of thought. One is, no, don't go back. Don't go backwards. You should never go back generally, as the old adage goes. But, he looks like a different player now. Would he be the same? Would he just get battered by, opposition teams teams and like fan bases calling him like a fraud, or would it be like a Bale thing on loan? And there's so many like negative things that could happen with a return with Hazard. We could just be getting an injured Hazard, plays a bunch of minutes, never scores, and then his legacy is ruined. Or you say, bring the GOAT home, no matter what, just have him at Stamford Bridge, we love him, just bring him back. The sort of more romantic view of like, when I really wanted Frank Lampard to be a success as Chelsea manager, that's where I sort of put the come home Eden Hazard thing. And then maybe the sensible side is, you should never go back, we've got loads of forwards. But then again, all these low XG games I'm talking about where we can't score, that was when Eden Hazard just did a piece of magic, a piece of brilliance, and carried us through to the end. Could it happen again? Or should we never go back? You decide! Get down into the comment sections below and express yourself in everything. The Haaland story, the low XG, would he even score, the formations, Ronaldo to Real Madrid, what do you think about that? And would Hazard return to Chelsea? Comment down below if you want to wish me happy birthday. Please do drop a like and subscribe if you're new, my sweet friends. That's it for the moment, so enjoy the football, and I will see you later.
You ain't so tough with that bad boy tuck. I'ma get it how I'm living, I'ma walk the walk. Outline my lines, I rap through thought. Body bag the verse, outlined in chalk. In my life seen trouble, hustle on the double. Silence on the trigger like my pick got a muzzle. Yo chick like to guzzle, bad boy stay in trouble. I only love this paper, sorry I don't. I laugh me baby.